Hello and welcome back to FE7 Eliwood Hard Mode 0% growths. We are on Chapter 22X, Genesis, in which we take on Kashuna, the Magic Seal, and a bunch of promoted morphs. I say take on Kashuna, but we don't actually take him on. We just get close to him and then he yeets out with his little personal guard here. It is a route map, though, so we do have to take out all the other enemies, as well as a group of enemies that warp in when Kashuna warps out. Fortunately, despite the fact that these are all promoted enemies, they aren't crazy difficult to deal with, just because of a combination of the Magic Seal shutting down some of the magic users, as well as only needing to take them on generally one at a time, because of how they're all divided up into these different rooms. So for this one, we're taking Hawkeye because we're forced to and because we would anyway, as well as Legault, Ninian, Priscilla, Marcus, Wrath, and Isadora. Wrath is a pretty helpful guy to have here in a way that is unique to this map just because of the layout, having all the walls to shoot across, and in particular, all these druids that have Luna have really high crit rates, and so being able to get damage onto them, even if you don't kill them, being able to get damage onto them at a range where they can't counterattack is really helpful. If you recall the boss of the pirate ship map, and how scary his crit rate is, you've got this guy and this guy and this guy who all have that. This guy too, but he's trapped inside of the Magic Seal's range, so it's irrelevant. Anyway, yeah, I think that covers what I want to talk about before we get started, so I'll go ahead and do that. So first thing that happens is this wall drops in between your two squads. So squad 1 is the mounted squad here, and squad 2 is the Footlock squad, which may not seem like it makes sense, but I think it does. Hawkeye has to be over here, and then we want Legault over here because there's a door that Priscilla can't open with the unlock staff right here, as well as a chest here and a chest here that Legault wants to get to. And then we put Ninian over here. Well, Eliwood is also forced to be over here as well as Hawkeye. Although we want Hawkeye over here anyway, because he is really good at taking on these generals. And there's more of them on this side. I mean, it's 2 versus 3, but still. And then we put Ninian over here because if I don't, and I have actually tried this with, instead of Ninian over here, like Isadora over here, then Legault ends up being the limiting factor to the turn count, whereas putting Ninian on this side to keep him moving works better than trying to rescue drop him, because Hawkeye is too busy to help a lot with that. Anyway, so the first thing I'm going to do is have Hawkeye come down and chip this wall, and then we're going to have Legault open this door, and Ninian is going to dance for Hawkeye, and he is going to come take out this Armor Knight. Nice. And then Eliwood's job for the entire map is to, number 1, well, I guess I was going to say break down this wall, but I mean, that's just the one turn. And then chip this guy to death. That is his job. Alright, next up, we're going to have Wrath come over here with the longbow and apparently crit this guy. Okay, I can get behind that. That's actually fantastic. That will speed things along nicely. Well then, we'll just break this wall down with Marcus and Isadora, and get ready to unlock the door next turn with Priscilla. This guy thinks he can do something to Eliwood. He is mistaken. Let's see. We wanna... Yeah, let's go... Well... Yeah, let's go steal a sword. Alright, so then we need to unlock this door with Legault. We're also going to need to dance for him. And there's a mage in this room. Need to make sure I remember how I want to do the positioning here. So I think what I want to do is try to kill him with Hawkeye and see if I succeed, basically. Okay, we didn't. That's okay. So we'll finish him off with Legault. Oh. I feel like this guy normally has less HP. And Legault can one-shot him after Hawkeye damages him, but I guess not this time. Okay, well he missed anyway, so it's fine. So next turn, Legault plus Hawkeye will be enough to break this down, and we can dance for Hawkeye. Anyway, up here, go ahead and open this door. Priscilla, which gets her very close to promotion. 5 XP away. And then, so I don't actually normally have to make this choice at this point, because Wrath doesn't normally just crit that one guy, but, basically we have the option to, like, try to take out this guy, or to start working on the other stuff, because this guy isn't, like, actually a threat yet. Well, he doesn't ever become one, so I shouldn't say yet, but, getting him out of the way would be helpful, but, like, it's harder to get the damage onto this guy over here, so I'm thinking I might just go ahead and do this. If I do, I will need to rescue drop Wrath. The other option is work on, like, breaking down one of these walls while taking this guy out. That might actually make more sense, because then we can use Priscilla for rescue dropping next turn, and she's not going to be doing anything else anyway, so probably. So I think I'll go that direction. What I can do is see whether Wrath can crit this guy. Oh my gosh, okay. Getting lucky. Well, I'm here for that. Alright, so it is not safe for me to fully break down this wall, because I won't be in position to fight that guy with only Marcus. Like, he'll be able to reach Isadora, which, I mean, isn't, like, unsafe per se, but it's just not, like, a good idea. Marcus is the one who needs to be dealing with that guy, so we'll chip both walls halfway down. Alright, Eliwood, keep on doing your thing, man. The words of Strong Bad. Then we want to do this, and this doesn't really matter where we do this from, but certainly we want to dance for Hawkeye. Move him along. Equip the hammer. Alright, now we're gonna go for this attack. Oh my gosh! What is happening? Oh, that's crazy. Okay, and super unexpected. Well, alright, I need to do a little math on this guy here. So, let's see. Here an axe. Marcus has 23 attack. This guy has 18 defense, so he'll do 6 damage. So he'll be 1 damage short of 3-round KOing this guy. So I think I'll go ahead and trade him the heavy spear. The other thing I'm wondering about is, so this guy here, I mentioned the Luna Druids and their crit rates. This guy here does have enough crit to be scary to Wrath, but not really to Isadora. He's only got like a 2% crit rate against her. So what I might do is set her up to counter-attack him. Well, let's check and see if she doubles him. Oh, she does not. Wow, he had 8 speed the last time I did this. Okay. So that's a little unfortunate. It still might make sense to do it that way rather than like potentially spend extra turns on using the longbow. So if we're gonna do that, I think what we do is we break down, or we work on breaking down this wall, not because we really need to, but just because we like might as well in case that ends up being the easiest way to take the guy out next turn. And then Marcus is going to break this one down, and then we're gonna have Priscilla and trade him the heavy spear, which does do a little bit more damage. Oh my god! Wow! That's incredible. Alright, so we get a door key. Turns out the door key isn't really relevant. I'll go over that as soon as this enemy phase is over. Hawkeye doesn't take damage, that's certainly nice. Oh, Isadora missed. Alright, well I guess that's... At this point, that's kind of fair, to be honest. Okay, so... Yeah, so the reason the door key doesn't matter... So, in order to link back up, right, you get separated by this wall at the beginning. In order to link back up, you have to go through, like, break these walls here. What you can't do is go, like, down this way with this party, and then also down this way with this party, and link back up at the bottom, because this is a dead end over here. And so this chest, which has a silver sword in it, I'm not going to bother with, because I don't have a way to get Legault over there. I'd rather have him open these other 2 chests, not to mention the door to the to Kashuna, and it would just take way too long to get him around to here. I don't have any like chest keys. There aren't any droppable chest keys in here. I don't know why, but yeah. I mean, I guess in theory if I brought Matthew, but yeah, no, that's not happening. Anyway, so point is, we don't need any of the actual door keys. And we're not planning to have this party link back up with this one. We're just planning to have them... Basically, when Kashuna warps out, enemies warp into either this room or this room, depending on how you open the door. Or not how you open the door, but what you do to trigger him to warp out. And my plan is to like, bring in the physical enemies, because I prefer their item drops, and they warp into here, so this party is going to be set up to attack across the wall to help clean them out. Anyway... all of that having been said, so we have a couple options here. We could have Wrath try to Brave Bow this guy. We could also have him shoot the wall and then have Isadora go in with a sword. That probably makes more sense. And then Marcus can break down this thing and prepare for this guy. Yeah, that's probably what I should do. Oh, she doesn't one round with that? Well, that's irritating. Right, the other thing we can do is send Marcus. Well, that doesn't really work either, does it? Okay. How about... I'm not normally making this decision because this hasn't normally progressed quite so far at this point. Well, I think what I'm going to do is have Isadora attack with the Iron Sword first, and then heal her. And she'll probably take damage again, you know, on enemy phase, but that's okay. want that guy to attack Priscilla, so she'll just take the damage. It'll be fine. And then Marcus is not in range to get attacked by that general down here, so he can go ahead and open the wall safely without needing to be healed. Meanwhile, we have Hawkeye work on getting this ball knocked down, and then bring Legault forward, dance for him, and have him work on breaking down this one. I don't know if I mentioned that the only people who can knock down any of the walls in one hit, or like one turn, are by themselves, are Hawkeye with the Brave Axe and Wrath with the Brave Bow. Well, maybe also... What rank is the Brave Axe? I don't think it's S. Yeah, not even close. So yeah, I guess Marcus could also do it with the Brave Axe, but the point is, you have to use a Brave weapon. Hawkeye is 1 damage short of doing it with a Steel Axe. But I didn't think it was worth spending my energy ring on that. It seems super relevant. Anyway, so we're gonna knock down that wall. We're going to knock down this wall. We're going to have Ninian trade the hammer to Hawkeye and then dance for Legault so he can go grab the Berserk Staff from this chest. We'll go ahead and have Eliwood work on this guy again. I guess let's go Rapier. That plus Iron Sword will do it. Okay. Probably we want to just finish this guy with Isadora. And then we do need to heal Marcus. And unfortunately, we can't really... Well, I mean, I guess I could have him attack with a hand axe. There's no harm in that. Yeah, let's do that. That'll probably be enough for him to 3-round KO with using the, what's it? Iron Axe as opposed to the Heavy Spear. So, no point in attacking with a longbow, so we won't do that. Just wait. Priscilla's definitely ready to promote, but she needs to heal, so she's going to do that. Marcus says, ow. Hawkeye as well. Right, Eliwood, finish this guy off. Look at all that XP. So relevant. Another irrelevant door key. Okay, so now this room is a little bit awkward because we need to keep Ninian out of range of both of these enemies. So the options are basically like break the wall this turn and engage this guy, or don't break it this turn and engage this guy. I'm going to choose the former option because Hawkeye does not one around this guy. Actually, I don't know if he one around this guy either. Let's see. 10 weight, -3 is 6 speed. Yeah, he does. Or he should. So we break down the wall with the hand axe so that we can occupy this space and prevent him from reaching Ninian. Just run forward. Alright, so then do need to heal Marcus again. Don't think Isadora can do much here with the hand axe. I mean, she can do a little, but is there any way? Let's see, 14, so he needs 7 damage. I mean, she does 4 damage. We might actually be able to set this kill up this turn. Is he 1 damage short of enough? I mean, I guess I could use the Brave Bow. 14... 10... Or 16 if we're willing to just eat the counterattack. Which, honestly, I might rather do that and save the Brave Bow charges. Let's see what happens if we use this. Okay. So he didn't crit. That's sad. Now, unfortunately, because this guy is still in the way, we've also got... Oh, miss. Nice, okay. Wrath 1 space too far away to take on the druid down there, which he needs to do. He's only one who can reach him unless I open the door, which I don't plan to do. I mean, I do have a door key, so I have that option if I need to. And I guess, to be clear, like, I will, you know, once I get some damage on him, actually use that in case, I don't know, I want Wrath to break that wall or something. Seems unlikely, but it's possible. Alright, so now we just want to dance for Hawkeye again. And have him set up to counterattack this guy. Meanwhile, who's actually got the door key? Isadora, that's right. Okay. So, I mean, what we could do is we could open the... No, well, we'd have to get the door key too, Marcus. I think there's a way to do that and rescue him out so that this guy doesn't crit him. But I actually haven't had the opportunity to try this for whatever reason to see if, like, if I open the door, will the guy, like, walk through into the dead zone? I'm actually not sure. I think... Just gonna play it safe here. We've got a little bit of time because, like, basically next turn we open the chest, and then the next turn after that we open the door if we want to do it that way. We can do it the other way around. We can open the door next turn, but either way we have 2 turns to work with. 1 to open the door and 1 to open the chest. Turn is it? Turn 7. Yeah, okay. So... yeah, the goal is to finish this in 9 turns. So I think what I'm trying to figure out... Yeah, there's Isadora. Okay, she is the one who needs healing. So I'm gonna set her up for that. And actually, let's trade the door key to Priscilla, since she's the one who's, like, maybe in the best position to open it without compromising combat situation. Alright, so actually, I forgot that this guy might not die. I think the last time I ran this, he got crit, and that was why I could get the chest open on this turn. So, let's see what the situation is here. Hawkeye does survive. So if we get lucky... Well, actually, maybe what we should do is just break the wall and dance for him, and then we definitely can't get the chest open. No, I guess that's true anyway, though. Yeah, never mind. I was off by a turn. We need to get... It's 10 turns, I guess. Fortunate, but that's the situation. Unless... Yeah, if Legault was capable of finishing him off, then he could be danced for. I would have had to know that and back Hawkeye up, but... Whatever. I mean, we can... Well, of course, we can dance for Legault next turn. That's the way that we do it. And actually, do we want to... Or do we want to just Brave Axe? Let's just Brave Axe. Oh! Oh! Ah! Oh, God dang it! What's the situation here? He doubles. I think that works. Alright, this might, yeah, Hawkeye missing that archer might screw up the whole thing, but maybe it won't. I'm willing to withhold judgment. So, let's rescue Wrath, get him out of there. Priscilla, open the door. Have Isadora finish this guy off. And Eliwood. Continue working on that wall. Oh! He didn't attack Legault. Oh, man, okay. Huh. I guess the luck is back. Wow. Okay. Cool. So, the situation is that when we open the door... Actually, I guess I can just demonstrate... Well, no, I want to open this first. Yeah, when we open the door... These guys book it. And these guys show up. And the main issue here is that Hawkeye does not have the firepower to be very likely to take them all out. It's possible, but it's unlikely. We generally will need help from the other units, like attacking across. And as lucky as I got early on, things did slow down a little bit towards the end with taking out that one Armor Knight. So... I think this guy can reach the goal. No, he cannot. I'm not sure if Hawkeye actually needs to be healed. Let's see, 22 attack. So like 9 damage. 24, but he's pretty unlikely to hit. That guy's likely enough, though. Yeah, he probably does need to be healed. And unfortunately, Priscilla not get to him. So what we're gonna do is we're just gonna place Hawkeye here with a hand axe. Use an elixir. Now, I mean, he doesn't have enough charges to necessarily kill all these guys, but if he can't hit this, well, this guy, I don't think he can kill regardless of what he does. So I'm gonna think of it. Oh, he could crit. He could crit. Anyway, actually, I guess Marcus might as well drop Wrath himself. Alright, that's a good start. Oh my gosh. I can't believe this. Oh my gosh, Hawkeye! Oh. Wish I'd double checked the turn counter. Wow, did I not deserve that? Oh my gosh. I'm pretty sure that's 9 turns. Oh my gosh. I so did not deserve that. Holy crap. So many crits. Yeah, I'm trying to review what I did and how I ended up in a situation where it was like I needed to get lucky to finish at 9 turns. I'm not exactly sure. I might have just positioned my units slightly wrong for getting over to the Luna Druid, which meant that then I was slower to get back around and I didn't have anybody available to attack across the wall. But then again, no, that can't be right. You know, maybe I just misremembered the turn count. Maybe it was a 10-turn target clear. Because I started, at one point I was targeting like 12 turns, and then I went down to 11, and maybe I only got down to 10 and I just got confused, and it was on turn 9 that I was checking to see that I would finish it on turn 10. I don't know. Whatever the case, I obviously got super lucky to finish it in 9 turns there. That was absolutely ridiculous. 3 crits there at the end, to say nothing of all the crits that Wrath got. Like, holy crap. I'll certainly take it, though. I will certainly take it. So, thanks for watching, and I will see you next time for Chapter 23. Until then.